The sky split in two. Massive hailstorm hits Argentina and Uruguay. A severe storm caught millions off guard between April 17th and 18th, 2025, in Argentina and Uruguay. The weather event struck with unusual ferocity, unleashing torrential rain, large hailstones, and intense winds that created scenes of real devastation across both urban and rural areas. The magnitude of the storm surprised residents and left a lasting mark on numerous communities. In Argentina, the epicenter of the storm was the Buenos Aires metropolitan area, AMBA, particularly the southern municipalities of the Greater Buenos Aires region such as Quilmes, Avellaneda, Wilde, La Plata, Avellaneda, and Sarandí. In these areas, hail blanketed entire streets, patios, and rooftops, with ice balls reaching up to 4 centimeters in diameter, creating a scene that some locals said resembled a snowfall. One of the most shocking moments occurred in Wilde, where strong winds ripped the metal roof off a house and hurled it into the street. Footage of the incident quickly spread across television and social media, highlighting the danger of flying debris. In La Plata, the storm caused the partial collapse of a supermarket roof, forcing the urgent evacuation of customers to prevent a major tragedy. At the same time, central La Plata streets were completely flooded, with water covering major avenues and damaging dozens of vehicles. The buildup of hail-clogged drainage systems, leading to dangerous water currents in residential and commercial areas. The situation led to the partial failure of basic services, disrupting transportation and access throughout the city. Argentina's National Weather Service issued multiple yellow and orange alerts for severe storms, hail, and wind gusts of up to 90 kilometers per hour. These warnings extended beyond the capital and metro area to interior cities such as Chivilcoy, Chacabuco, Navarro, Morón, San Justo, and González Catán, where heavy rains and hail were also reported. In Chivilcoy and Chacabuco, hail struck rural areas and farmland with force, damaging crops and raising concerns among local farmers. In other towns, such as Carlos Casares, while hail didn't fall, the rain was so intense that it led to road closures and temporary isolation of some communities. Infrastructure damage was also severe in western Greater Buenos Aires municipalities like Gregorio de la Ferrer and Ezeiza. Trees, power lines, and tin roofs were brought down, resulting in widespread power outages that affected more than 55,000 users, especially in districts like Florencio Varela, Almirante Brown, and Esteban Echeverria. Meanwhile, Uruguay was not spared from destruction. The Uruguayan Institute of Meteorology, INUMET, issued a double orange alert for severe storms, affecting areas such as Rivera, Salto, Tacuarembó, Paysandú, Canelones, and Maldonado. Montevideo was also battered by torrential rains and hail, with streets turned into rivers and rooftops punctured by ice. In Rivera, shocking images showed collapsed roofs and dented vehicles due to the hail. In Maldonado and Canelones, schools were forced to cancel classes as emergency crews worked nonstop to clear fallen trees and evacuate families from homes deemed uninhabitable. Montevideo witnessed a dramatic scene, residents covering their heads with whatever they could find as they ran for shelter, many of them caught in the open in the city center. In other parts of the city, the weight of accumulated hail caused partial roof collapses, though fortunately no fatalities were reported. Sewage systems failed in several Uruguayan neighborhoods, worsening the flooding. More than a dozen departments experienced power outages, fallen trees, property damage, and severe destruction to roads and rural paths. Social media in both countries was flooded with images capturing the chaos. Cars trapped under trees, roofs torn apart, streets impassable, and neighbors bailing water from their homes with buckets. The storm not only caused physical destruction, but also left an emotional scar on the population. The economic impact of the storm is still being assessed, but early estimates suggest losses in infrastructure, businesses, and agriculture could reach into the millions. Small business owners in both Buenos Aires and Uruguay expressed frustration over the lack of preparedness and the slow emergency response from authorities. In response, emergency agencies in both countries launched special operations. Civil defense, firefighters, and municipal crews were deployed to the hardest-hit areas, prioritizing rescue operations, road clearing, and damage assessments. Evacuation centers were opened for families who lost their homes. As the storm moved away, the initial panic gave way to resignation. Rains eased by the evening of April 18th, but weather forecasts still did not offer full stability, leaving many families on edge and fearful of another potential onslaught. This sequence of extreme weather events in April underscores the growing vulnerability of cities to intense climate phenomena. Experts are urging the reinforcement of early warning systems and the development of more resilient urban policies in the face of climate change. This episode will be remembered as one of the most violent storms in recent history for both Argentina and Uruguay. The challenge now lies in rebuilding and learning, so that the next storm doesn't catch everyone by surprise again.